Hey, hello, everybody. Kira here. Welcome back to Quiet Please. Mel is still out. She is dealing with some family stuff, and we hope that she can come back and join us very soon. But in the meantime, filling in as guest host this week. You might have heard of her. She's won 5 times on the LPGA. She's a major champion. There's lots of things, Michelle. She's an entrepreneur. She's pursuing a major tennis career. She's pursuing a running career. She's a mom. There's that. And today she's guest host of Quiet Please, which is a huge honor, I'm sure, Michelle. Please welcome Michelle Wie West.
This is the biggest honor. All the other stuff just sounds like I'm having a midlife crisis, to be honest. But, you know, that's for a different conversation.
A slight midlife crisis. We both are going through one a little bit because we both have weighted vests.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm all about the weighted vest. I'm all about bone density.
Oh my God. I too am
But do you have a trampoline?
I don't have a trampoline. I live in San Francisco where I don't really have room for one, but
a vibrating plate?
Should I? No. Should I be making room for these things?
I think so. Lymphatic drainage is the next step in this process.
Is the trampoline for lymphatic drainage?
It is also for bone density.
Oh,
yeah.
So you just jump. Is this the little trampoline that McKenna has, or?
Yes.
McKenna's Michelle's daughter who loves the trampoline.
Multi-purpose. Yeah, it's multi-purpose, you know? But it actually is amazing. I don't do too much on it. I try to do, 5 minutes every morning, but I don't really get to. But if I am congested, I saw this thing on Instagram because Instagram is Bible, obviously.
Bible, for sure.
It's where I get all my scientific evidence. And there's this whole routine about you kind of lean to one side, lean the other, and you do these certain movements. And I swear it all drained out.
From on the trampoline, you're doing the movement?
Yes. Because lymphatic drainage, it was amazing.
Okay. Well, I guess I could get a little one in my backyard.
Yeah.
You just have the excuse because you have a daughter. So it's not weird to have a mini trampoline.
No, I think it's a very LA thing. I think it's maybe I picked it up in LA.
I'm so LA.
It's because one of my friends has it and she has a 6-pack. And I'm like, you know what? Well, if this will help me in the journey of getting a 6-pack, I'm in. I'm sold.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm good
on that. That's all I needed to see.
Your hair looks really pretty.
Thank you. It's one of those heatless curl sock things where you twirl your hair around this cushioned rod and you sleep in it.
Oh my! Was it comfortable to sleep in?
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Huh. You look like you just had a blowout.
Red eyes. Yeah, I do it on red eyes on flights.
Oh.
I do it sometimes because I try not to put heat on my hair as much as possible because my hair has seen some things.
It's been through it. You've been not unkind is not the right word, but you've definitely had some stages with hair and hair colors.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Correlates to how well I was playing.
Oh my God. Pink hair playing great or?
Yeah. Pink hair was my happy hair color.
Yeah.
Things got dark when it got to rainbow and purple.
Yeah.
And, black was never great. I was putting horribly. There was a direct correlation with my putting actually to the color of my hair.
Strokes gained hair color.
Exactly.
Well, how are you? I miss you. Thank you for joining. This means a lot to Mel and me for you to step in and hang.
Of course, any chance I can get to hang out with you, chat. I'm a huge fan of the pod. So, when the pod calls,
you were our first guest.
I know I am.
So that was big for us. We were like, who do we launch with for a guest? And obviously it was going to be Michelle.
That was a great honor. I mean, it's when you're at school, and I don't know if they do this anymore, but remember when for PE, they would separate into 2 groups and, you would have 2 team captains and you just wanted to get your name called. And you don't want to be the last kid to be your name called. So I feel like being the first person to be picked on the podcast, I was the first kid picked.
You're the first pick. Yeah. You're an athlete. So that's what we're going with. We need you for dodgeball. We need you to be a crusher on the team.
Do kids play dodgeball at school now? I don't know. I think we need to bring it back.
I think I don't know. My nephews love dodgeball, but I don't know if that's because we make them play. They're all under the age of 10, or they're actually playing it at school. I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
I don't know that people play dodgeball in San Francisco. There must be something against. I don't know. There might be a reason why. They play like soccer and a bunch of other stuff, but
yeah. But I'd say bring dodgeball back.
Dodgeball
toughens kids up, you know?
I was good at kickball.
Oh yeah, that was fun too.
I'm good at running short distances. Long distances, not so much, which is why I struggle with your running situation.
I stopped running after the half marathon. Yeah, I injured myself during the half marathon. I didn't know
that you were still dealing with it.
It's a lot better, but I run a mile and I'm like, wow, that was a long run.
Okay, so go back. So you initially started running just to get into running because it was a great health thing. You've got some good friends that run, and then you decided to run. It was the Nike half marathon?
Yeah. So it was a Nike After Dark half marathon. It was really cool. And the whole sentiment of it is amazing. It's, majority women half marathon, and we're running at night, which we're taking our power back. Historically speaking, it's really dangerous for women to run after dark. It's when we feel most vulnerable. Obviously there's been a lot of sad stories that have come from that. So it's really about, taking your power back. And I love the story behind it. I gained 75 pounds during my second pregnancy. And I was like, I just needed something to get over like postpartum stuff. Just physically, I just needed like a goal to get back into it. And obviously I had some friends that, were really big runners. So we signed up for this race. I started training and I felt really good. And so I show up in LA, feel very excited. And less than 2 miles into the race, I think it was like 1.25 miles, we make the turn just out of the forum, and we now have just left the big crowds. I fall in a pothole, which is very on brand for me.
Just a little
extremely on brand for me. And I kind of like stumble. I didn't fall to the ground, thankfully, but I did enough where I think I like kind of hurt my hip a little bit. And I continued running for the majority of the 12 miles that was left. So yeah, my hip was not great after that.
Yeah, I'm sure that the 12 miles after wasn't fantastic for the situation.
It was interesting. Yeah. But it was very on brand for me. But a little bit. I did it. After I got done, I was like, oh, okay. I think
we're good.
Yeah. Like also, I think playing professional sports,
Yeah.
There's just such a high after you win. And I finished the race literally dead middle. I mean, I PR'd for myself, which I felt good about. But like, all I'm thinking about is I'm this tired. I just finished a half marathon. Wasn't even a full. Like, and then I know people that do ultra marathons, and all I could think about was like, wow, I feel this like ruined after like the shortest probably distance running event there is, I'm like, okay, this is just.
I know, but you can't, the people that are in the front are like lifelong, like professional runners.
I know,
you can't compare it's like me comparing myself to you in a pro-am.
It's
not the same.
I think it's just like you just can't take the competitiveness out.
Yeah.
And it was like so hard to like pat myself on the back for just finishing,
I would have been patting myself on the, oh shoot, my light died. I've been charging this thing all day and it died. It does it every episode. It's such bullshit. Grace, leave this in. This thing is the bane of my existence. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, can't you charge it in while you're using it?
Oh, that is a good idea. I would have to look at you, tech support. Hold, please. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it was just, I just felt like
I mean, it was an amazing race. Dochi performed afterwards. It was overall a 10 out of 10 experience, but just like for the competitor inside myself, I was just like, it just hurt slightly, you know?
Yeah.
That my PR was an 11-minute mile. It hurt my soul knowing that.
So now we're not running anymore.
Not really. Now I am just all in on tennis.
Okay, so tell me about the scene. Like, how are these ladies? Are we making friends through tennis? Are we trying to destroy them all? Like, what's the drums?
Honestly, it's so much fun. I was talking to my husband last night and I was like, is this how you feel with golf? Is this how people feel with golf when they're just starting out? Like, all I can think about is tennis. All I can think about is, my serve, my top spin. If I could just play every day for like 4 hours, I would be so happy. My day is so much better when there's tennis involved. It's really sad.
But I feel like just from an exercise standpoint, it's like if you play 4 hours of tennis, you don't have to lift, you don't have to run, you don't have to do anything because there's so much strength involved in tennis. So your strength training is taken care of, your cardio, everything.
Honestly, so I've been working out a lot. I've been playing a lot of tennis. I feel like the tennis has really helped me to keep up my club head speed in golf. I feel like I'm hitting the ball just as far as I was when I was competing. And I think there's definitely a correlation between the two. And it's really good for brain health and dementia stuff. Tennis, they've proven that it's really good for your brain.
And are you doing matches or what's the competitive situation?
I am in 2 leagues currently. I'm in 2 3-0 leagues. I just played a match today.
Wow.
We lost.
What?
I know.
How should we go into Curia interview mode? What do you learn from this loss that you'll take into your match next time that you hope to improve on and do better?
So okay, let me go back into my interviewee mode. One positive that I have taken away from today's match is I recently found my serve.
Wow.
And I was acing the shit out of it today. But we will not mention the fact that I pretty much double faulted through an entire game today. So that was pretty bad. But it's so much fun. It's just like the woman that I play with is so much fun. My partners, we have so much fun playing. It's been a really great way to meet other moms, other ladies here. And it's great to be outside and be active.
Yeah.
My body hurts.
I know. Yeah. But that's not new. That's just something that you have accepted, you live with. Yeah.
That's a me problem.
I wish, because of the amount of travel that I do, I just can't do consistent stuff like that. Like I can't join a league because I would sign up, I would show up for 1 week and then they would never see me again. So that's a bummer. But
I did that last season. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's literally a tennis court around the block from my house. I walk past it every single day. And there's always ladies playing out there.
Yeah. It's a really fun way to meet people.
Do I want more friends? I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's a great question. I'm
in a time in my life where no new friends.
No new friends.
It's hard to make friends as an adult.
It is. It's very hard.
There's just so much to fill people in on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. But I think as I'm getting older and, you have different buckets of friends, right?
Yeah.
I think you have like your core, like true, like real, like friends that we've, seen together. I think there's different life stages. Like I have mom friends, I have tennis friends, I have, golf friends. And obviously they're all friends, but it's, you need mom friends to survive.
Yeah.
I feel like my new tennis friends are, a great addition to my life because tennis, you need someone to play with. It's not like golf where you're like, I want to go hit balls. I'm going to, go hit balls myself. Tennis kind of forces you to, talk to someone else, whereas golf, you don't need to, which I kind of appreciate.
Yeah. Golf is like, if you need solitude and to be with your own thoughts and just beat a bucket of balls and
which that's great too.
That can be amazing.
Yeah.
But tennis is good for community.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you played golf?
I played Shadow Creek like a week ago, maybe.
Was this the Coke thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And your girl may or may not have shot a 68.
Really?
I really think that tennis is helping.
Oh my God, Michelle.
Thank you. I was hitting
That's
like
amazing.
little cuts all day, little fades. It was so much fun.
When's the last time you had fun playing golf other than that?
I always have fun playing golf. I do.
Okay, good. But
I may complain the entire time I play golf.
There you go. Sorry.
But I do have fun playing golf.
Okay, good.
It's like, that meme on Instagram where it's like, my toxic trait is that I'll complain through my entire workout, but it's the best hour of my day.
Yeah.
I do that at the gym as well too. And I think I do that with golf as well. But, I have fun. I mean, I think that having fun with golf was a learned thing for me. I think when I first started playing golf when I was really young, I really liked being good.
Of course. It's fun to shoot 68. It's fun to beat everybody's ass.
It's just when you're young, it was just like, I like the attention of people being like, oh my God, you're so good. But I don't think I actually fell in love with the game until I started playing bad, which is when I went through my first big slump. That was when I really started to appreciate the game, which is like really strange. Because, right, it was, you take away the, oh my God, you're so good element of it. Now I was saying, oh my God, she's so bad. Yeah. But the fact that like you show up every day, it changed my outlook on the game. Because if I didn't love the game, I wouldn't have showed up. If truly the only reason I was playing was because it felt good to
the external validation.
Told, exactly. And then I wouldn't have shown up. Once I hit my slump, but then I think that's when I realized, and I must have loved it the entire time. It was just like a realization factor of, wow, yeah, this game is really cool.
When was that slump?
I turned pro when I was 16. And I was on a trip to Stanford, like not a recruitment trip, but like when after you get in and you test it out, they let you stay for like a weekend.
Oh, cool.
At Stanford. I don't know.
Like a visit, like a formal visit.
A college visit.
Cool.
And I worked out with the team, and my trainer at that time had me do backward sprints. So here I was doing a track workout on a college visit, and I fell.
Oh my God, this is so classic.
Yeah, classic me. I fell and I broke 3 bones in my left wrist.
Oh my, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you fell, did you know immediately like this is Oh my gosh.
Because you run backwards and you fall like in a really awkward way. Yeah.
Wow. And then that led to you had to take time off for recovery.
Which not enough time. I think that's like one of my biggest regrets. I was 17 at that time, and I didn't know anything about orthopedic surgeons, like what the process was. Obviously my parents didn't know as well. They're not in that space. And we went to go see my pediatrician.
Oh my God, Michelle. Now, looking back, are you not just like, oh my God, what an idiot?
Why did I not go to like Cedars-Sinai or HSS or like see the best orthopedic surgeon?
Stanford.
Oh yeah. Literally. Oh yeah.
Literally Stanford.
I was right there. Yeah, you're right. No, I flew back to Hawaii, saw my pediatrician. He put me in a cast. My bone still hasn't set properly. That's what caused like all the, premature arthritis in my wrist. It was just this whole thing. I know. I do some dumb things in my life.
No, I mean, but if you don't know, how are you supposed to know? I mean, there's so many things that I look back on where I'm like, I just had no idea. Like you can relate to this. My parents are immigrants and they didn't know how to write college applications or like that whole, I ended up in a situation where I probably didn't need to be just because I didn't know what else was out there. Like, what are colleges? How do you get into them? How do you write essays? Like, I I don't know. They try. I mean, they did their best. They tried to help. They like hired somebody to try to help, and there's only so much you can do. So
Yeah,
it all works out.
And this is why I love the USGA, the developmental program that they've created. I think it's so helpful in instances like this, right? Where now they have, not psychiatrists, sports psychologists that they
maybe
can talk
psychiatrists.
to. I know, maybe it's golf, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Nutritionists, like, strength trainers, like they just have a built-in team around these top junior players now, which I think is amazing. I wish, I kind of had it.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn,
I am breaking news. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this, but whatever. Voicing the U.S. national junior team documentary for the USGA.
Ooh.
I know. I was doing an episode recording today. Oh,
I love it.
Yeah. It's really
so
cool.
Exciting. Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. I mean, because for example, there's this guy, Chris Ventura, on the PGA Tour. He is half Mexican, half Norwegian. And when he was 12, his family moved from Mexico to Norway because I asked him why. And he said, well, in Norway, there's all this like free healthcare and great resources. But a big part of it was the Norwegian junior national team. And they immediately, he got there when he was 12 years old. He immediately joined the national team. They paid for him to travel all over Europe to play in all these big high level events. Then because of that, he was exposed to college coaches. And then through that, he was able to, get into a college team, figure out what he wanted to do to play professional golf. And he was like, if I hadn't moved from Mexico to Norway and had that exposure and opportunity, I never would have been a professional golfer. So it's just think about how many people are being left out in America or have been up to this point because they just you don't know, you don't have the resources and all that.
For sure. I think it's amazing what the USGA is doing. Shout out to Tiff Joe, who's one of the coaches. So yeah, I think it's amazing what they're doing. I'm really excited to have this conversation 5 to 10 years from now and to see what these juniors have accomplished. A lot of the team members are playing in Mizuho, and it's really fun.
Mizuho's your LPGA
Mizuho
event.
America's Open. We have 24 of the top junior girls there. So it's a lot of fun for me now, kind of, stepping away from playing to really just be able to admire and see the next generation, and help them out and, kind of see it all come together at my event. It's a lot of fun. It's very fulfilling.
How many years are you now into hosting an LPGA event?
This next year will be our 4th year.
Oh my gosh.
Time flies. And it's crazy.
New golf course? Did I see that?
Yes. We'll be at Mountain Ridge next year.
Oh, cool. That's great. That's in New
but
Jersey?
Just for 2 years. For 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's great. Great facility, great golf course. I think it'll be awesome.
I feel like that's kind of the dream. That's legend status to be able to host your own event. That just goes to show what you've accomplished in this way. Because you're my friend, I sometimes forget. We're just going to whatever, going to Sephora to pick up makeup, and then you're like, oh yeah, she also does these things. It's crazy. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God. It was such a big bucket list item of mine. I can't believe it happened so fast. And the fact that it's now year 4, it's crazy. I'm so blessed.
Yeah, but you work really hard too and you earned it. So there's that.
Yeah, but also very blessed.
Very blessed. Very blessed. You're also blessed with a lovely, supportive husband who's recently into Pilates.
Yes. That was the biggest twist of 2025.
So I visited Michelle for her birthday a couple weeks ago, and the big breaking news was that Johnny had requested to do Pilates, but for a specific purpose because it helps with your golf game, allegedly.
Yeah. So it's really cool. Here at our golf course, the Summit Club, Sports Box, and Pilates, they have now kind of merged and they've created this program. So Sports Box, for those who don't know, it's a 3D, what do you call it? What do we call it? 3D
imaging app?
3D.
3D.
I'm sorry, Jihei. We should know this.
We're literally both investors in this company.
Okay, it's a 3D
instruction.
instructional app.
AI. Okay, basically on your phone, you point the phone at the person. Oh my god, this is it's really amazing.
Train wreck.
We are not pitching it correctly, but we also don't work there, so it's okay. But you point your phone at the person and it creates a 3D avatar, not just like a stick figure, but like a real avatar person, and you can see your movement with the avatar man or woman, and the app will tell you, oh, you have too many degrees of hip sway, or you're doing too much something else, and this is how you can be better.
I was literally on a Sportsbox webinar yesterday. Like the fact that like I can't eloquently explain what Sportsbox is quite embarrassing. I'm very sorry to the Sportsbox team.
Sorry, Jihei, we love you.
But I actually spent now, like, because when we invested in it, I wasn't really playing, and but I recently got into the numbers. I was in the Sportsbox. We now have a Sportsbox studio at the Summit Club. So I went in, and what was amazing about it was that when I used to try to make swing changes, I would beat balls for hours just trying to feel it.
Yeah.
But I was in there with Jihei for like 15 minutes, and we, with AI, right? And using our brains as well too, we instantly figured out like the one number that made a huge difference in my golf swing. And it was hip sway. Because I was swaying my hips to the right, I was kind of reverse pivoting without knowing, and my X factor was low. Anyways, Sportsbox, they are using my Sportsbox numbers. They are using Johnny's Sportsbox numbers as a baseline. And we now have figured out that, there's a reason why Johnny kind of gets out of his swing a little bit. It's because his left leg and hip stability really isn't there. So you take that knowledge and you bring it to Pilates, where now the Pilates instructors is now curating this very specialized Pilates program to help your weaknesses. And it's so incredible to see, because even just like the normal, when you get a reformer and they make you lay on your back and you just kind of, do the press outs.
Yeah.
From then you can like see the weaknesses. Like Johnny has a really hard time, not to expose, all of Johnny's Pilates flaws.
Let's just diagnose him right here.
Exactly. He has a harder time straightening his left leg than he does his right leg.
But I'm sure everybody has some sort of something.
Exactly. For me, it's my chest rotation to the left. And it's really cool to see how using your golf swing numbers and then using Pilates as well to help that. It's been really fun. And now for my, advantage, it's been really fun to do Pilates with my husband.
Johnny's a Pilates girly now.
He is a Pilates girly.
He's going to have matcha and an aloe yoga suit. And
I know.
He'll be ready to go.
It's very exciting.
Pilates is really fascinating. Like just from a strength training perspective.
Totally.
Because I don't want to lift necessarily. Like the way that you can build strength through Pilates is pretty cool.
Yeah. But I recently got into weightlifting as well too. Bone density.
We are all about bone density here. I think you have to like mix everything up. So when I'm home, I do like Pilates twice a week. I do one strength training class. There's a cool strength training gym in my neighborhood, which I've told you about. And then I do like a run or walk or play golf, like, something outside, hike. And that's my weekend workouts. I think that's pretty good enough.
I love it. That's
right?
really good. And you do a really good job when you're on the road. I remember, seeing you walk every day. You cook your own meals in the hotel room. It's commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just in Mexico last week. And we'll talk about this, but the hotel that I stayed in was the Nobu in Los Cabos. Ooh. And they have a sweet gym situation and also a really great beach to walk. So every day, it was like, you have no excuse. Every day I was in their really nice gym and then walking the beach. And I was like, wow, this is
amazing.
I would be
Your
really
trip
great.
Looked amazing. You and Hallie looked like you had an amazing time. I definitely felt a little FOMO there.
We were basically
I was very happy for you guys.
Should we do our golf recap now that we've
Please.
transitioned
Yes, let's do it.
to Mexico? So the PGA Tour was in Mexico, the Worldwide Technology Championship. I just want to shout out the Worldwide team because there's lots of sponsors out there, but these guys really go above and beyond, and they included me and Hallie in everything. They invited us to every single party. Hallie, who's our guest host last week, she was there for Golf Digest, and I was there for Golf Channel. And they were just so lovely and nice and fun. But the golf tournament, Ben Griffin won. So Ben Griffin played on the Ryder Cup team this year. It was his third win on the PGA Tour for the season. The only other players to win 3 times or more on the PGA Tour this season. I don't know if you know this, Michelle. Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, and Ben Griffin. So
wow. And he's getting married next year. He just got engaged.
He's getting married in less than a month. Yeah. To his bride, his fiance, Dana, who's one of my favorite PGA Tour wives. So obviously Ben played well every day. So we interviewed him every day and she was always around and she'd be like, all right, Kira, make sure you get the question. What are the top 5 things you love about Dana into the interview? And we'd laugh and ha ha ha. So at the end of the tournament, we had the trophy presentation ceremony, and that was not on TV anymore, but I was doing the trophy presentation. So in the interview there, finally I was like, all right, and Ben, what are your top 5 favorite things you love about Dana? And he was so sweet. He spent 3 solid minutes talking about Dana in front of all these people in Mexico and how grateful he is that he gets to marry her in less than a month. It was so.
Oh, I love that.
So they're really cute.
Oh, I love that. I did when we were talking that we had to do a golf recap, I quickly Google searched everything. So I was aware that he won 3 times this year.
Michelle taking co-hosting duties seriously.
I know. I had a quick, I was sweating. It was some cold sweat.
What else did you learn? Do you want to share anything else?
Yeah, this LPGA event canceled.
She's like, let's move on from the PGA Tour.
Okay, but this is actually kind of wild.
Okay, go.
So the Toto Classic is usually 72 holes. They had really bad rain on Sunday. So I'm just picturing this as a player. Imagine this. You and another player are tied for the lead after 3 days. And on the 4th day, they canceled the round because of rain. Obviously, you can't control that. They cancel the round. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-hole playoff. Or as a playoff, which ended up being one hole. But instead of a par 5, which Marina Alex, when she was in a playoff last year.
Yeah, I think that's right.
She played that same par 5, I think 6 times.
Oh, so that was the Toto event?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is that the toilet?
And yes.
You get a toilet when you win? I love that.
Yes, that's a great
tournament. Great
Speaking
tournament. Of great sponsors.
But they shortened a par 5 to 130-yard par 3.
Why? Was that still because of the rain?
Because I think they were just trying to make something playable. Which again, I get it. There's nothing you can do with weather and whatnot. It's just as a player, I'm sitting there, I'm just imagining this. Can you imagine?
Were you ever in a situation where weather or something?
I was never in a playoff in my career.
Wow.
Never in a playoff.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you in a playoff would be scary. I would be like, just let her, she can have it.
I had to say, in tennis, not to bring it back to my league recreational tennis,
Okay.
I love a tiebreaker.
Oh,
I love it.
I can understand getting angry and getting your anger out when playing a sport like this.
Yeah, it's great.
You've seen me like that in pickleball.
I love it. I love pickleball. Kira might be one of my favorite versions of pickleball.
I just get really passionate. There's a lot on the line. Okay, so in the end, Nasa Hataoka walks away as the winner after 1 hole. And it's kind of crazy because it's the end of the season. There's a lot on the line to get a win. So that's wild for a golf tournament to come down to one little par three.
It's crazy. I mean, I feel like the tour has had some bad weather. What happened in Arkansas, now here.
Yeah.
So hopefully better weather for 2026. It's one of those things you cannot control.
Well, speaking of better weather for 2026 for the LPGA, this is a great segue, Michelle. We got a new commissioner.
Yes.
Seems like things feel like they're on the up and up for the LPGA. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I agree. I spent a lot of time talking to Craig, our new commissioner. First off, I just really appreciate how much he believes in the tour. But I think he also knows where we're lacking and where we can get better. So I think it's like the belief and optimism of knowing how good the product is, but also knowing logically and realistically where we're lacking. I appreciate that.
What's an area where we're lacking?
I mean, I think I've said this in a couple of interviews as well. I think our broadcast needs a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
When you compare the PGA Tour broadcast to our broadcast, it's just the production value is just not even comparable. Just comes down to the number of cameras on site.
Yeah.
Just the production, the amount of money that is put in. First off, not being on tape delay, being on, better windows. It's tough. I mean, there's only enough daylight. There's, we play on the same days.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that our broadcast needs to be better. Our statistics, caddies are writing down on scorecards. We don't have, what's it called?
Shot link.
Shot link. We don't have shot link. We don't have TrackMan data. We have none of it,
Yeah. So for those that are listening and don't know what ShotLink is, the PGA Tour has this massive system, and it's very expensive and requires lots of manpower and volunteers to run it. But it essentially is the reason why you can tell who is 27th strokes gained putting on tour and how well they do from 10 feet, how well they do from 100 feet, and knowing all those stats helps the announcers tell a story. So you can say, wow, Michelle, last season she was 50th strokes gained approach, but this week she's 20th in the field strokes gained approach, and she's like changed something in her irons, and like that helps you tell a story with data, which is something that could really be beneficial for the product. And the fact that like caddies are still having to write it down is like, you're not really getting that data then to the broadcast, and those announcers aren't set up for success without having that sort of stuff. So I would love to see, I think KPMG tried to do some stats around like their event, but it's not like I would love to see a sponsor step in and say like, we're going to be the ShotLink sponsor, and it's going to be at every single event.
It's expensive.
It's crazy.
It's really expensive.
Well, 18 holes, like 18 football fields worth of data.
Yeah. Totally. I think the USGA did a really good job this year as well. Having the app, if you wanted to watch all of Nelly Korda's shots during the round, you could just watch it like boom, 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 boom. It's just people have a hard time with attention spans and just watching the broadcast now. I think, thinking creatively, which I know Craig is starting to think very creatively about that. But yeah, I think if our broadcast is better, I think it opens a lot of doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really excited for, what the LPGA has in store for 2026. I don't think broadcast is going to be fixed overnight, probably not even 1 year. These are big issues with a lot of money needed. So hopefully there's a sponsor, like you said, that will step up and be like, we're going to provide ShotLink, or we're going to provide TrackMan data, or any sort of data would be great.
Yeah. And it's not charity. Like this is a legit amazing business and a huge product. Like women's sports are, this is money. People are 100%. Making money from women's sports.
It's an investment.
Yeah. But the better the product is, the more money everybody's going to make. So
exactly.
Just need a sponsor to see that.
Yeah.
You mentioned Nelly.
Yes.
You have something in common with Nelly. That's your Nike life. And she just dropped a new pair of her very own Nike shoes, which is pretty sick.
I know. I'm super excited about it. I remember seeing like the first drawings of it, and like I'm so excited that it finally launched. It looks amazing.
I love
I've
the anklet.
actually,
The anklet's so
yeah,
cute.
I know. I shoe charms are so cute. I love it, and obviously, I think tiger I mean a lion, that's a very important animal for her, so seeing that being incorporated into the shoe, it's just kind of gone through that process myself. It's amazing what the Nike team does, like when you're going through these brainstorming sessions, like how deep they go into every single thing. Okay, so like why the double swoosh, why this, like okay, let's go back into your life and think of A, B, and C. How can we translate that into the shoe? And it's so cool, the creative process behind it. I'm very excited for it that it launched.
I saw this on Instagram and screenshotted it. It's this guy Golf Projects. Do you follow him on social media?
I do
I
not
think he's part of
know.
Scratch.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you've seen some stuff, but this guy shared on Instagram at Nelly Corda feels like the moment. She's got Michelle Wie West level crossover power, and Nike has the chance to go all in again. Can you imagine the looks they could create together? The game, the charm, the style. Just do it.
XOXO Gossip
Gossip
Girl.
Girl. So I like how he wrote that, but mostly because we were talking today and I was like, Michelle Wie West level crossover power. Like, yeah, I mean, like Michelle, it's no secret. You're one of the few players, men or women, that's figured out how to turn a career in golf into a whole different stratosphere of things. And that's the goal, that you want golf to be mainstream. And Nelly has the opportunity to be in that mainstream world.
For sure. I mean, I think she already is mainstream. I think I saw a list of, I forgot if it was Forbes or something that said the top influential athletes, and Nelly's on that list. And it's always so amazing to see a woman golfer on that list. So, very proud of her. I've known her since, she had braces
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
And obviously very close with her sister. So yeah, I'm super excited for her shoe. It looks amazing. And yeah, I mean, just it made me reminisce of the old conversations that I had with Nike. It's always really fun making a shoe.
How many
So
shoes did you make with them?
I never was really in the room when they created the shoe, but if you don't remember, I came out with I wore the high top blazer. That was like a big
The
deal
US
in golf.
Open, the US Open
Yes,
shoe with the
yeah.
wave.
Yeah, so they actually surprised me with that because
Oh.
after I won the US Open, I infamously wore a lot of KT tape, and it was hot pink and camo. And they came out with a high top blazer that was hot pink and had camo on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tongue of the shoe had my score. So I didn't really do much designing on that one. I would say the shoe that I did the most designing with was my US Open shoe at Pebble.
Yeah.
The high
that's
top.
the wave. That's the wave one I was thinking
High
about. Yeah.
top Jordan ones, and that was so much fun. I actually was on design team for the Masters shoe for 2024. So that was really awesome to be a part of that process. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll be on some projects in the future as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so much fun. Nike, they are doing some really cool things for 2026. I think they're completely rebranding Nike Golf and coming out with some really cool shoes. So yeah, I'm excited for the world to see it.
You were very nice and got me a pair of your US Open shoes. And I wore them once and posted about them. And I got so many DMs of people offering to buy them from me. I was like, hands off my shoes. And so I wore them that one time and I kind of regret it because the value is now down and it's like a collector's item. Who knew? I didn't realize that all these people in my DMs would want my shoes. Get out of here.
And actually it's wild to me. I mean, I think shoe collectors, anytime there's a limited edition Jordan shoe, they go crazy over it. Yeah. So it's not just me. It's the fact that it's a limited edition Jordan shoe. But I was looking on the resale sites like on Go and whatnot, and they're like $2,500, $2,000.
Yeah, people are spending thousands of dollars.
Which is wild. It's crazy.
Maybe I should sell it.
Yeah. I mean, I would, hey, buy yourself a nice handbag. I would not be mad.
You know, I'm not above buying myself a nice handbag.
Can we tell everyone about our fun trip to Dior?
Sure. Go for it.
So we got done with our round, and we had 30 minutes to spare.
Well, we were playing the 8 a.m. in Las Vegas. It's the Justin Timberlake 8 a.m.
Invitational. And we had 30 minutes to spare. And what did we do? Go straight to Dior.
It wasn't our fault. The way that they scheduled it was that there was this time in between. And what are we supposed to do?
What
Just
else
stand
are we
around?
supposed to do? Yeah.
So in the Wynn Las Vegas, there's a Dior store. And
we both believe that Kira needed a congratulatory gift, a present to herself after the amazing work that she did at the Masters.
Yes. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah.
And so we walk in and we're just walking around oohing and awing. And there's this bag. It's a small bag that was light blue, which is like my favorite color. And it was floral. It was very Masters umbrellas coated. And it was one of those like, you know what? Screw it.
So then we walk back to the shootout, to the 19th hole with the Dior. And like even though when you buy a small bag, they give you the biggest bag.
Yeah.
With the bow on
trying
it.
to hide it behind me. And Travis Kelce was like, ooh, what did you guys do? But I don't know. I would normally never, ever, ever do something like that. And it felt right. It was the moment. And now we're all about vintage shopping.
Oh, I love it.
That's our new thing.
Yeah. So, March, Tokyo next year.
We have big plans for Tokyo.
Yeah.
I didn't text you back about your flight information. I just realized that. Sorry.
Rude. So rude. Sorry. I can't believe it. I completely forgot about it until now.
Sorry. Wait, speaking of going to Asia, I want to talk about Charlie Hull and then
yes.
And then I'll let you go. But so Michelle and I have gone to Korea a couple of times with our friend Jihei and some other girlfriends. And K Beauty is like, obviously Michelle knows all about it. I'm obsessed with it. It's a big part of our personalities. It's what we text about 90% of the time. So apparently Charlie Hull is into K-beauty, and Beth Ann Nichols followed her around South Korea when they were there for an LPGA event. They went to an Olive Young, and Charlie gave all of her skincare recommendations. Did you read that article?
I did.
What did you think of what Charlie was saying? Some of the stuff that Charlie was commenting on was retinol, no drinking, no tanning beds, salmon sperm, BBL, broadband light, not the other BBL, boost, collagen boost, chugging water, red light therapy.
Not against the other BBL.
No, I'm not against it. I'm just saying that's not the one she was referencing in this article.
We're not here to start rumors on this podcast.
No. Breaking news. Source is close to Charlie. No, that thing is all natural. That girl is in the gym.
I know. She
all day.
In the middle of the season, this girl competed in a high rocks and won it.
Yeah, but she also has a strained wrist.
This is what I'm talking about the half marathon. This is what I'm talking about the half marathon. If you're gonna go ahead and do other activities as a competitor, you got to do the Charlie Hull route. You got to go and win the high rocks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like when I ran my 11-minute PR mile, it was like I couldn't get myself to pat myself on the back.
Well, you know what? You'll never have to find out if you would have done an 11-minute PR mile when you were actually playing professional golf, because that's
just no way.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie Hull's a beast. I mean, let's just be real.
I don't know if she would have fallen in the pothole, Michelle.
Yeah, that's a me issue. Baby giraffe, Michelle.
Baby giraffe energy, but we love you.
Yeah, thank you.
But anyway, what did you think of Charlie's skincare journey?
Yeah, I thought she made some really good points in the article. It's not always about what you put on top, it's what you put inside your body. And I have recently gone on that journey as well. Eating the right foods, taking the right supplements. I think it really makes a difference. But I'm all about the Redurin. I'm all about, the skin boosters and all of that. And yeah, I think it really works. It was really fun. I think when did we go now? 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
2 years ago. And I feel like K-beauty was a craze 2 years ago too. But I feel like now it's like truly solidified. K-beauty is solidified as the
thing.
The place.
Thing. It's no longer this novelty or something that's like, ooh, K-beauty. It's like, oh no, like everybody has salmon sperm in their skincare 100%. Routine.
My salmon sperm lip balm.
Shut up. That's so good.
It's great. I love it. You know what I also really appreciate about K-beauty? None of it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is super affordable. And I think we should go back to Korea because it's time.
I agree. The one thing that I worry about with K-beauty in America is it's not the same. It's because we have different like things that they can put in or not put in, or like shelf stabilizing ingredients, things like that. So I feel like the K-beauty products that you can buy in Korea are different than the ones that you can get here.
Yeah, and I think the hack now is not to get stuff at Olive Young, and which is Olive Young is like Korea's version of Sephora and Ulta. You need to go straight to the pharmacy.
The pharmacy, yeah.
I spent $1,000 at a pharmacy buying skincare. And again, the skincare is not expensive. That's just how much I bought.
Oh, speaking of, I was supposed to get some from you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give it to you. I'll mail it to you.
No, it's fine. I'll see you soon enough, I'm sure.
I'll mail it to you when you respond back to my text message. That's when I will.
I'll respond, but I'm going to see you for Formula One soon.
Oh yeah, I'll see you next week. So I'll give it to you.
Anyway, forget it. My favorite line from Charlie's article, because I can just, it's written in her voice, like as if she's speaking to in a voice recorder. So I'm just imagining her accent. Obviously, if Mel was here, she could do this amazingly. But she was like, I used to smash sunbeds when I was younger. So I never got tan lines, but that's bad for your skin. Thank you, Charlie.
I just am like picturing Beth Ann trying to write this article in Charlie's voice. And it just makes me so happy even imagining that.
It's like one day if I fancy a burger and chips, I'll have that, but I'll eat clean rest of the day. There's so many one-liners in this article. It's on Golf Week by Beth Ann Nichols.
When Mel comes back, I need Mel to read this article.
We'll have her do a dramatic reading.
Doing it justice.
No,
you're not doing it justice.
Well, I'm just like, I can't do it. So we'll have a dramatic reading of Mel.
Can I, as a co-host, do a quick, complete off topic?
Yeah.
Because your crown is in the background. What are your thoughts about the lady that's won the pageant? Was it Miss Universe or Miss World that did death metal?
A girl at Miss World. You sent me that.
Yes. She won it. She won the pageant. She won Miss World.
Did she?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm all about a unique talent because I did a unique talent at Miss America. So if you want to be different, you want to stand out, you want to be singing Phantom of the Opera like everybody else, do something cool like that. Like, I love it. Good for her.
I would love to see you do death metal.
Okay, but
wearing your pageant outfit.
I don't have a death metal that energy. I don't know if you know this about me. Maybe Mel could do that. I don't have. I'm more Bruno Mars.
Anyways, I had to talk about it. I had to get your thoughts on it. It's like, the crown in the background was.
Did you see the Miss Universe drama though?
No. I love pageant drama.
Oh my God. Okay. So there's all this crazy backstory to it, but essentially the guy that runs Miss Universe Thailand also somehow became the executive director of Miss Universe this year, but he doesn't own the pageant. It's owned by some other lady and a Mexican business group of some sorts.
Okay.
Who cares? I don't know. But this guy, I think his name is Nuat, he was having a meeting with all of the contestants. And in that meeting, he was explaining some sort of event that they all had to go to. And Miss Mexico spoke up and was like, that doesn't make sense, or she disagreed with him. And in front of the whole room, he called her dumb and told her to sit down and shut up. And this was this event, wherever they were, was being broadcast live on Facebook. And so the clip of him doing that went totally viral. It was like international news. I was getting Google News notifications from like People Magazine, CNN. Miss Universe director calls Miss Mexico dumb. And when he did that, all of these girls stand up and they're like trying to leave in protest. It was so dramatic. So good for them. The reigning Miss Universe gave a statement about how inappropriate that is. He was forced to step down.
Wow. Forced to step down.
We love a forced to step down statement. So yeah, things are popping off in the pageant world.
I love it. Hey, some spice.
I love a little spice.
I love how delusional he was to think that he can call a woman dumb in a room full of women.
Well, also, this is supposed to be about women's empowerment and scholarship.
I know, but imagine being in that scenario, right? Like you're just a singular man in a room full of women and you're telling a woman that they're dumb. Like that, buddy, that's not ever going to work out well for you.
No, honey. Yeah, you're dumb, sir.
Like you're dumb, sir. Like truly.
Well, also it's being broadcast, and you know that because you set the thing up. So
yeah,
what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Oh man.
Okay, before I let you go, what is your shush of the week, Michelle?
Not to bring it back to my recreational league tennis.
It all goes back to rec league tennis.
All roads lead back to league tennis. I truly do not understand cheating in recreational sports.
Okay. Remember when we played pickle at Summit and there was that lady next to us that was freaking out about every single point?
Oh, yes.
That sort of energy is so interesting to me. It's like,
and I see it in golf all the time too. I don't understand when people get so angry on a golf course.
To the point where they would cheat.
Yeah.
In a game that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No offense about your rec tennis league, but
it doesn't matter.
It's for fun and exercise and community.
Exactly. I played against this one lady that was calling everything out. Blatantly. It was 6 inches in. And she'd be a foot in. She'd be out.
And then what do you do? Can you call?
You can't do anything about it because there's no refs. It's a recreational league. There's no one else.
Where's the instant replay?
There's no instant replay. There's no AI. It's just us. It's a game of integrity.
Or what?
Yeah, we're it was in, but she's it's our call. And then the thing that really made us angry was her partner was at the net and she touched the ball. It deflected on her racket. And we both were you touched the ball, and then I guess in recreational league tennis that they have to call it on themselves. We can't call the fact that the other person touched the ball. And we were 40-30 and they decided to take the point because she immediately was you guys can't call that. We have to call that. And we're it's so obvious. The ball touched her racket and deflected off. So
she's trying to say that it didn't touch her racket?
Yeah. So then her partner was it's our call. And then she looked over to her partner and then her partner was I didn't touch it. And I was are you kidding me? So then we were 40-30 because we would have, won the game.
Yeah.
She then took us a deuce.
Rude.
So then I called her last shot out to win, but it was out.
Okay, good.
I was out.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. But also, I would much rather lose any day than to win like that. I just don't understand it.
I don't understand that either, especially when it's this isn't the US Open. Or not that you should be cheating at the US Open either, but in terms of caring.
Yeah, I'd rather like lose because I had a bad shot or they had a really good shot. It's even like in golf too, right? Like when you're playing these member yes, member things, making someone putt like a 6-inch putt in these tournaments is just wild.
Like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
What are we doing? Like it's just for fun. It's fun.
I've seen I won't say the golf course, but I was just warming up on the range, and they were having the men's club championship, but they don't have it all in one day. It's like you have to get through a certain amount of stages before you can get to like the final match. And this man, I guess, had lost his match to potentially get into the final stage. And he walked up to the range area and started slamming his golf club, screaming at the staff, throwing water bottles everywhere, like yelling obscenities. There's like kids on the range and an old guy, and like just the fact that people blow up like that over rec league sports is like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
There's got to be something else going on in your life.
Because what I don't understand is that like, this is your outlet, right? Like golf is usually your outlet. Tennis is my outlet. Like if we're not having fun, why are we even putting ourselves in the situation?
Yeah.
Like
go home.
Go home. Why not? Like stop, quit, stop. Anyways, that's my grievance.
That's your shush.
That's my shush.
That's a good shush.
Yeah. Enjoy the sport that you're playing.
Stop cheating.
Don't cheat. It's very simple.
Okay. Do you want to hear my shush?
What's your shush?
Okay. So last week in Mexico, I was walking past like a fan area where there's drinks. And this guy comes up to me and goes, "Oh, Kira K, can we take a picture together?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And he goes, "I think you're great. I think you're so much better than blah, 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 other female reporter in golf." I'm like,
why?
Why would you say that? Like, that's such a weird thing to say to somebody.
Yeah.
And also like, stop like pitting women against each other. And
exactly.
And I said, also Luke Donald happened to be walking right by right when that happened. It was so awkward. I like made eye contact with Luke and I thought maybe he would stop and tried to save me. And he just kept walking.
He's like, "Nope,
peace. Like, I'm out of this." So I said to the guy, like, "Actually, I love her. So that's weird. That's a weird thing to say." And he was clearly drinking and he was like, "Ha ha ha. I just think that, your stuff is just better." And I was like, I just think that we should not compare women to each other like that. That's just weird. And that's also a weird thing to say. And he just kind of like stared at me. And I was like, "All right, well, should we smile or like, do you want to take a picture?" But the things that people come up to you and say are pretty wild, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. For me, I think it's like I get the height comment a lot.
Oh, that you're so tall?
Yeah. "Wow, you're so tall. Oh, wow, you're taller than you look on TV. Oh, wow. Like, wow, you're so tall." Like very many variations of that. And like, I'm just wondering what is it about height or tall height that makes it like, that makes people think that it's okay to comment on? Like, you never would say, "Oh my God, you're so fat. Oh my God, you're so short." Like,
I know. I get a lot of, "You are so much prettier in person. Wow."
Yeah. It's weird.
I think what it is people see somebody that they're excited to meet and they get diarrhea of the mouth and they think that they're paying a compliment and they just kind of like your brain detaches from everything else. And they want to be cool. They want you to like them in that moment, which is understandable, but just like, just chill. We're good here.
I know. That's like that one time I cried when I saw Lance Bass. I get it.
Well, that's different. That's a completely different situation. I mean, what else were you expected to do? So don't feel bad about that.
Childhood hero.
So anyway, that was my shush. Let's just not compare women to each other, and
I agree.
Just don't be a weirdo and don't cheat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna see you soon.
Yes, next week.
I'm excited. Formula One. I've never been to Formula One.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, all you see is zing, zing, zing. But it's a lot of fun. It's really cool.
I'm excited for some zing, zing, zing.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle. Well, thank you so much. I feel like I could talk to you for 5,000 years about all the things.
Film a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah. I'm sure the people would love that. But I know Michelle, I know Mel really appreciates you taking the time and filling in for her. And I certainly do as well. Anytime. This is a great excuse to catch up with.
I know. This is great.
So,
yeah.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.